Hello everyone, this is Coder2J. Today, I am going to show you how to install LangChain and Setup with OpenAI ChatGPT model. Okay, we'll begin by creating a Python project named LangChain Tutorial and opening it in Visual Studio Code. LangChain requires Python version 3.8 or higher. Ensure you have an updated version of Python installed. I am using Python version 3.10 for my local setup. Next, we can create a Python virtual environment using the command python mvin.vin and then activate it. In this tutorial, I'll guide you through building a chatbot app using LangChain. Let's create a directory called chatbot app and navigate into it. For this tutorial, we need 3 Python packages. The first is LangChain, which is quite obvious. Since we're using the OpenAI ChatGPT model, we'll also need to install the LangChain OpenAI package. Additionally, since we're using Jupyter Notebook to prototype our chatbot app, Jupyter Lab is required. Now, let's install them all at once with the command pip install LangChain, LangChain OpenAI, and Jupyter Lab. After installation, we can capture all the Python package dependencies by executing pip freeze requirements.txt. This will list the exact versions of the packages we've installed in our requirements file. Next, let's launch the Jupyter server using the command Jupyter Lab, which will automatically open in the default web browser. Here, we can create a new notebook and rename it as you like. Now, let's import the chat OpenAI module from the LangChain_OpenAI package and initialize a chat object to connect with the OpenAI ChatGPT model. For this, we need to provide an OpenAI API key. To obtain one, open the URL platform.openai.com/API keys in your browser. It will redirect you to the user authentication page. If you don't have an OpenAI account, you can easily create one for free. Since I already have an account, I'll just click the Login button. After logging in, ensure you click on the API Keys menu button on the left side of the screen. Here, you'll find your API keys. You can use an existing API key or create a new one by clicking the Create New Secret Key button. Remember to save your key in a secure location, as it won't be visible again once you navigate away from the page. One last step involves checking our account's billing settings to ensure we have a payment method added and sufficient credit balance. Without this, we risk encountering a rate limit error, which means we won't be able to use the API. If your credit balance is at 0, you have the option to add credits using the Add to Credit Balance button or to enable auto recharge. Let's return to the Jupyter Notebook and set our API key through the environment variable. Open a terminal and create a .env file in the chat app directory using the command touch.env. We won't see this file in Jupyter Notebook as hidden files are not visible by default here. However, if we switch back to VS Code, we can find the .env file. Let's add an entry. OpenAI_API_key equals the OpenAI API key you generated. Next, we need to install the python.env package to easily load the environment variable settings from the .env file. Ensure that our project's Python environment is activated, and then install it using the pip install command. Now, let's import the load_.env module from .env and the OS module. If you encounter the error module python.env doesn't exist, try restarting the Jupyter Notebook kernel. Then use the magic function load_.env to load all the environment variable settings from our .env file. We can now use the os.environ.get function to retrieve the OpenAI_API_key value and confirm it has been set correctly. Let's pass it into the chat OpenAI API key parameter and specify the ChatGPT model by setting the model parameter. In this demo, I will use GPT 3.5 Turbo, so I'll set it as GPT 3.5 Turbo. Everything is set up, and we're ready to start chatting with the invoke function. For instance, we can ask, "How are you?" Boom! It returns an AI message. I'm just a computer program, so I don't have feelings or emotions like humans do. That's it. You have learned how to install LangChain and Setup with OpenAI ChatGPT model. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing and hitting the like button. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.